What's going on YouTube? Taylor Print is back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to be talking about the Bape Fall Winter Lookbook. So this is actually a part 2 video, so if you guys haven't seen the part 1, make sure to go check that out. But to be honest, it doesn't really matter which order you watch the videos in. I just kind of split up the collection because it was so big. I didn't want to make like a 25-30 minute video. Next, we have a piece that I really like. This is similar to that hat from the first image, but I really love this piece, and I am curious to see. It looks like it has a hood attached, and it looks like the hood is white, so I don't know, I kind of wish the hood was in the color of this, but the fact that it does have a hood is a big W for me. And if it's not something underneath, because it might be something underneath, it is kind of hard to tell, but it does really look like the hood is attached. So yeah, take that however you want, but regardless, I still really like this piece and think it's really clean. And then we've got the pants just in that beige color. So yeah, I think these are pretty cool. I think this look was really solid. And then for the shoes, I'm not really a big fan of like Clark style shoes, but I don't think these are bad either. I think they are a little like shorter and go up a little higher, and I really like the soles on those. So yeah, I thought this look they knocked out of the park with. Next, we've got another Bape jacket, and then the classic Bape Swarovski crew neck, it looks like, underneath it. I'm curious to see if that's a hoodie or a crew neck. Regardless, I think it'll be really cool. The Swarovski pieces are some of my favorite. I really want the red one still, the red hoodie, and the red crew neck is really sick. But this jacket is really cool. I really like the purple print. I think that always looks really cool. And then the jeans are pretty standard. I'm curious to see if the jeans have anything on the back. I would imagine they do. But yeah, I thought this was another solid look. Then we've got another more military style look. So this is like a classic military style bomber jacket. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of it. I feel like it's like almost too military style, which is not a bad thing if you like that, but for me, not for me. And then the shirt going on underneath it, it does look like it's like a pocket tee, has like a bathing ape kind of that like collage style imagery getting covered by the pocket, and then has a little Bape logo in the middle. Curious to see the rest of this, but just looking at it from that angle, I don't really love it. And then the jeans have an interesting wash going on, but yeah, would be cool to see if there's more design aspects involved in those. Next, we have a jacket that I actually really like. This is very reminiscent of like the early 2000s, I feel like, and I really like this Bape logo there on the left chest. It's one of my favorite logos I've seen them use, and I like the little like pendant thing that they have going on there on the left sleeve, almost like a Canada Goose or whatever. The shirt looks like a just standard a bathing ape shirt with the Bape logo in the middle. The hat is like it's like a snakeskin bucket hat almost, so that's pretty cool. I think it was a cool use of that design, but I don't really like it with the face logo there in the middle. And then we've got some gloves, just mechanics. It says just mechanics on them. I'm not really sure about those. We'll have to see more of them. But these are the first Bapestas I've actually liked in this collection. They've got that like elephant print, or maybe it is that like snake style print there to match the hat. So regardless, I think the print looks pretty cool there, and I think the black and white is pretty clean. Next, we've got like another varsity bomber style type of jacket that just says Bape across it. I don't really love this one, but it's not really bad either. I think the logo in the middle definitely is very nostalgic of like the early 2000s, but I don't really love that style of jacket, so the logo would have to be pretty convicting for me to want to buy it. And then we've got those like pleated trousers almost, and I think those are pretty cool. Curious to see how baggy those will fit. Okay, so we've got one of those like flannel jacket types of pieces with that print from earlier, with the bathing ape going down the side there too. I think these are really cool. I really like the use of this design in this collection, and I think all the pieces that it's on look pretty cool. I do really want to see more images of the pants that are like this, but the tops and the hat have me sold so far. And then below that, we've got a gray on, it's like gray on black, just hoodie with the classic Bape camo going on it, and it does have that like ripstop look to it. So that ripstop look probably is just a design aspect. It's probably not because of material usage, because I can't imagine a hoodie made out of ripstop. That would be not ideal. And then we've got some sweatpants with some contrast stitching. I assume these are very similar to the ones from earlier, but I think this like blue and gray works better, or black and gray. It's kind of hard to tell if those are blue or black, but again, I really like those Bapes. I think those look really good, and I like this look altogether. The only piece I don't really like is that hoodie underneath, but pretty replaceable for this look, I feel like. Next, we have an all-over print shirt. I think this is just too much going on for me, to be honest. It says Busy Works all over it, a Bathing Ape Busy Works, but yeah, I don't know, it's just too much. We have those jeans from earlier that we looked at, so they do have a design on the back. I think these are pretty cool. Not anything super crazy, but if you need a pair of just like everyday type of jeans that you want to be nice, I think these will be a good ones, because they pretty much go with anything, and they've still got that Bape flair to them. And then we've got some Bapes, and I really don't like the colors on those. That's all I have to say about those. Next, we have another jacket. I'm not really sure what type of jacket you would call this, and I'm not really sure what type of material it is. It almost looks like it's like a suede. See, I'm not 100% sure, but regardless of it, I don't really like the look of this jacket. It's just not something that I would expect from Bape. And then we've got a striped tee underneath it. So if you guys remember, like probably like 6 years ago now, those Guess striped tees, that's what this reminds me of. I think this one is alright. I think the white logo, I wish they would have had it like bold enough over the stripes to where you couldn't see the stripes coming through. Next, we've got that green again. So I like this hoodie. I kind of wish the sleeves were the same color. It's kind of throwing me off that one sleeve is darker than the other, but I still like the hoodie overall. The t-shirt I don't really love. It's just that green camo and says Bape across it, so this isn't bad, but not a piece that I would go out of my way to buy. Next, we have another pretty clean look. So all these pieces individually I don't really like, but I actually feel like together they don't look too bad. I remember these jackets were really popular when I was like in college, but I think they've kind of faded off. So this is a coach's jacket. It's a little bit lighter of a material, I'm gonna assume, and it's probably waterproof. I don't really mind this piece, but the rest of this look I don't really love individually. The hoodie's alright. It does have like the Bathing Ape going across, just covered up by like a pocket, it looks like. And then the pants, we've already talked about those. I just don't really like those pants with the cuff. And then the shell toes are not bad, but again, I can't really see myself wearing shell toes, but I think the design aspect on those is pretty solid. Next, we've got another jacket with the like classic Bape colors. So I think if you're a fan of Bape, you're obviously gonna like this one, but this is one of those pieces where I think it's cool, it's alright, not something that I feel like I would need to have or really want to have. And then we got those pants in black again, so yeah, I think those pants are pretty cool, and black and the beige. Next, we have like the most college type of outfit I think that we have. You've got like the varsity jacket. I think the varsity jacket is really sick. I think the use of like color blocking is really good here, and I think it's just really clean. I'm curious to see if there's anything on the back of it, but I really like this piece, and I don't typically love varsity jackets anymore. I went through a phase where I really liked them, but I have fallen out of love with it. And then we've got the Bape logo with that same type of font from the green shirt from the very beginning, so I really like that font, and I like the red, I like the white lettering on it. It does look like it's almost like a cream, kind of like an off-white, and it does look like this is like Chanel lettering, so I'm curious to see closer images and see if that really is Chanel lettering or if it's just like a normal print or embroidery. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think they did a really good job with this collection, and if you sat through all these pieces with me, thank you, I appreciate it. If you could hit that like and subscribe, it would help me out a lot, and if you enjoy videos like this, I'll definitely be making more. Yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about this collection down below. I think this one's really solid. There's a lot of pieces from this that I could see myself wearing and actually picking up. I probably won't, because all the pieces I want will probably be pretty expensive. Like this fleece, I would imagine it's gonna be $500 to $700 at least. So yeah, I'm curious to see where these prices come in at, and I'm curious to see more pictures of these images. If you guys want to follow me at TaylorPrenticeTGOD on Instagram, I will be posting more images as they come in of my favorite pieces from the collection. So yeah, as we get closer to that fall winter season, definitely stay tuned to not only my YouTube but my Instagram too. And yeah, thank you again if you made it this far in the video. We will see you next time. Have a good one.